Hello there everyone and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. I'm here with Sneaky tonight.
Hello.
Kate is comforting a screaming baby like usual. Thank you, Kate. So, you said you made some interesting discoveries before we started recording tonight.
Yes, do me a favor and check out the recipe for the builder's wand.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. There's a recipe using obsidian and diamonds. Of course, is it regular? Oh, we don't have any obsidian in the network, of course, but...
Not in the network, no, but I also need copious quantities of obsidian for a project I'm going to do here in a bit. So down here, I kind of stuck it back here in a corner. Back here, we have an igneous extruder being fed water and lava and has made up a stack of obsidian so far.
Okay, I just snagged a half stack to throw in the network. And we'll make myself a builder's one, because that's half of the decorative tools we need, right?
Well, that will greatly assist, and you may notice as we were down there, the platform is much larger and does not contain any gaps anymore.
You're right. There is some room.
Yeah. So I've been busy.
Funny enough, there's not room underneath the altar where you want to build your
Working on it. Working on it. That was the direction I was working towards.
Cool. And this is where you're going to be drawing the essence drum from.
Yep, we'll be piping essence under there, underneath the platform, to the spawner that will have the witch thing. Remember, we caught a witch earlier?
I think that might have been off camera, because I caught it while I was doing the essence collection for to recharge the wand. Yeah.
I thought that was actually done when you were trying to deal with the greatwood tree.
Could be. I can't even remember either. Either way, we caught a witch. We have a witch.
Well, either way, we caught a witch in a Pokeball, and it was not a one-time use Pokeball. It was the big one with the gas tiers, etc. So we're going to use that to spawn a bunch of witches, and I'm going to create a witch prison to keep them in, because I do not wish to be witched.
Yeah. Now, there was a comment on one of the most recent videos about there being some lag issues near the farms here. And actually, I can't see it. My FPS drops a couple of ticks when I'm looking at the sprinklers and near the sprinklers.
Most likely culprit for that is actually not the sprinklers. It's the farmland. What's going on is this farmland has to check and see if it is hydrated or not hydrated, and it does so far too often for Minecraft, for us. So it's not actually the particle effects, it's actually the interaction with the farmland that's causing a problem. So if we replace the farmland with something like podzol or fertile soil, we should see that problem eliminate.
Yeah, and so that's what we're going to do. Of course, podzol requires spruce leaves, and we're not currently farming spruce leaves, so we're going to have to set up a little mini farm to harvest spruce leaves rather than just the...
So I guess you could say that we would have to spruce things up?
You could say that. Now, I'm thinking I'm just going to do a manual planting one here, since we don't need insane quantities of these.
Also, there's a couple of stacks to get us started over here. A couple of stacks of spruce leaves.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, over here.
Cool.
That was when I was doing the spruce for the, for the botanical
Right,
farm.
that's in the one of our.
It's right here. When you check the crafting station, the attached chest sees it.
Okay. Oh, cool. There we are. Yeah.
So we've got some. We will need more, but that's at least a start.
Yes, podzol requires spruce leaves around dirt. That's a fair bit. And I mean, we don't actually need all of this dirt we have the farmland we currently have in place, so... Okay. That's worth a shot. We were also thinking about trying out... There's another one that we don't know if we can actually make, which is the...
fertilized dirt, which requires the milk. Now, fortunately, I have been risking life and limb, and we've got 48 fresh milk actually in the fridge.
All right.
I have been risking life and limb to deal with the murder cows.
Actually, you know what I just noticed is that requires podzol too, so...
Yeah, we're going to need podzol either way, but fertilized soil we can make. I don't know if it will actually provide additional benefit or not. However, considering this is Jaded Cat and it is strictly an upgrade to podzol, I would strongly suspect that she's made it work somehow. If not internally actually making it function as intended within the mod, then another mod in the pack making it work.
Of course, we don't have any industrial fertilizer, do we? But we have more than enough materials to make it, so... And you said there was milk in the fridge, so... We might as well see if the recipe's in place, so...
Yeah, there's 48 fresh milk in the fridge.
There we are.
Feel free to take.
I'm just going to take one for now. This is just going to be a test to see if it even... We're going to find out if it crafts, and then we're going to find out if it actually works for planting.
Craft.
All right, so we have... I'm just going to replant one of our spinaches here. All right, well, okay, it does not accept crops, so it's not compatible with AgriCraft, so...
Try... Hang on a second. Let me try this.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm not able to get that hoed, so...
Yeah, so it is what it is. It looks like farm soil, but it's not... All right, podzol it is. That's easy. Oh, wow. All that cost and it's not even recoverable.
Now, the weird thing is it says that in the crop mutation thing, it says that fertile soil from MFR will work.
Well, wouldn't let me plant the crops on it, so there's obviously something. It could be a bug. I mean, let's just... We know podzol works, let's just go with the podzol.
Okay, that'll work. And, but yeah, fertile soil from MFR, I don't think ever actually worked as intended. It was still a work in progress, and then the dev team got stuck doing more important things.
All right. Well, I've just made 21 fertile soil with the leaves you had left.
Awesome.
Now, yeah. And we can undo any soil that we don't care about right now. Like, any farmland that's not using, we should just turn back.
Right. I'm also going to start expanding the grassy area. I'm going to expand back here, and we're going to do a Botania mana garden at some point.
Cool.
So we're just going to get that at least started for now.
Sounds good. Yeah, we need a lot more flowers to really get a mana garden going, don't we?
I has a plan.
Is it just me, or is this... Does the harvester work at 7 blocks or 8 blocks?
Harvester is normally a 3x3. When you put in the 10 upgrade, it is exactly 7x7.
Okay, it is 7, okay. Just thought I'd ask, because it just seemed odd. So, okay, so we can do 2 more rows of this.
Yep, and 7x7 also happens to be the exact diameter a sprinkler can conduct.
Yes, there is certain convenient reasons to choose. Whoa, was that you?
That was me. I get a +1 attack on my Matic.
Oh,
that's lousy.
Yeah. I guess you can always add new modifiers to it if it gets really bad. Plus, you can also upgrade them.
Yeah, sharpness, and it's got reinforced 2, auto repair 2, and now it's got sharpness.
Wow.
Because, you know, sharpness is important in a tool that you don't attack people with.
Of course. Why wouldn't you want a sharp mattock? I mean, seriously. It only does nothing of use, right? Other than being a marginally more useful thing if you happen to be wandering around in a mob-infested mine. Because we're going to see a lot of those in this game. Right? Alright.
Well, it's no spider killer, but it's mine.
Yeah, that thing is amazing.
Yeah. Now then, I has an idea on how to do this.
Go. Okay, so we got 3 more rows of that. Just going to take a lot of... crazy amount of those. Hold on. We don't have to... If I'm doing this manually... let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha! Here's a plan. We're not even gonna have to make a new harvester for this.
Oh?
Because we have a whole row of that harvester that's not being used, and we can tell it to just harvest that one set of leaves.
Oh, valid.
Yeah, so we'll just plant a full row of spruce right here on the edge, and let the harvester take care of it. And we'll just have to replant them manually on occasion because we don't have a planter in this one.
That works. Yeah. So let's see.
I'll just throw the spares in the network and we'll be good. Okay, well that solves that a lot more efficiently than I had planned. Alright, so I'm going to... Actually, I got the Spider Slayer on me. I'm going to throw that in the network for safekeeping. Because that I do not want to lose to an unhappy accident. Alright, so... What else did we... We had talked about a couple other things we needed to deal with today. I suppose we could have a quick look at the... We got some quests that we can claim.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently. Let's see where we've finished something up. Assembly line. Oh, you must... I think you were doing this at the end of the last episode, weren't you? We've got meat packing. Sewage. Sludge boiler. And mob spawning.
Ah, yeah.
So... Cool. I think that's it. So
beware of that safari net. It's got something in it, and I do not trust Jaded.
I'll just throw it in a box then. It's a single use, so... and we got 3 hearts out of that. So we have 29 lives now. We haven't actually used one up in a while. So... With the good fortune that we had with getting the Thaumcraft up and running, I think I'm going to make see if I can research the Wand of Equal Trade today. The Equal Trade Foci, because we've talked about...
Yeah, that might be really useful.
Because we're talking about making the whole place look nicer, so... Need 6... Okay, we don't have enough air aspects. So what would we get air from? Reeds. Reeds give air. Or sugarcane, I should say. Pretty sure it does anyways. Yep, air is one of the aspects it gives. So I'm going to break down some of these and hopefully I can get enough air. Okay, is it just not giving me any aspects? Okay, it's just only giving me aspects on occasion, I guess. Interesting.
Oh my.
What'd you just find? You sound like you...
There is a quest that we can complete that is going to be really interesting. It is called the Bloody Scrivener's Tools.
Uh-oh. Alright. Balance shards.
And creating one will create a red heart canister. 4 red heart canisters.
Right. That's a thing we haven't done yet, isn't it? Heart canisters. Cool. So is that a... That sounds like a blood magic thing?
I think it's you take scribing tools and toss it in the blood magic altar and it turns it into it. So let me test this theory.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I remember spotting those a while back. Alright, so balance shards are a thing that I need. Unfortunately.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they're not easy to make at this point in the game.
No, not only that, but we're really gonna... The other problem is the only way to get those is by hammering various things.
Yeah. Well, the shards aren't so bad. The balance shard though is an infusion, right? Or sorry, not an infusion, a cauldron recipe. Which those can always tend to be a bit troublesome. So yeah, so it's 2 of each kind of aspect onto 2 of 5 aspects onto the one that onto the 6th aspect shard, basically. So not cheap, definitely something that could produce a lot of flux or warp if we're not careful. So for now, it's just going to go on the list for later. I guess I could get started on upgrading my jetpack to the next tier. Since you mentioned that we probably don't want to use this jetpack as is. You thought, what were you thinking, the tier 2 or the tier 3 one or something?
Yeah, you're probably want to go fairly high tier on that.
Yeah. So Invar... I need to make more Invar, and I'm betting I actually had Invar ready to make. I was thinking about this last episode. There we are, 11 molten Invar. It's like I was planning it or something. Actually, it's going to need a lot more than 11, now that I think about it. But, fortunately, we can do this as blocks as well. Some clever person set up a block mold as well on the casting table.
What, somebody around here pre-planning things? Never.
Nah, that couldn't have happened. It must have been somebody must have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, it must have been a fortuitous circumstance.
The best of circumstances. Alright.
Okay, my blood altar is telling me that it the scribing tools do not go in the blood altar to be able to create the bloody scrivener's tools. Let me check the sanguine scientium and see if I can't find a hint here or there.
Alright. Alright, this reactant... Okay, I need a pair of reactant dynamos here to make this happen. So that's to make the thrusters, and that requires a bunch of bronze that I don't have right now. Oh, but I can make... Oh, nope, I don't have bronze. Okay, so I'm going to have to make bronze before I can do a lot of other things for that. Let me think. There was a list of things that were very... Actually, you know what I want to discover? let's see if we can discover how to make the... oh, good, I've got the crystallizer already. I can make an Essentia crystallizer, so we could actually get... We could immediately move to more efficient alchemy.
Ah, excellent, excellent. So you can get the matrix down for the automated alchemy.
Yes, I can do. Yeah, I've got the research done for the alchemical matrix and for the crystallizer.
Excellent.
Okay, so yeah, so I've got so doing that means we don't have to worry about flux. Great wood. All right, great wood planks. But I do need to make a bunch of the tubes. What are they? Tubes or... Yeah, tubes. They require iron, quicksilver, and glass and gold. Iron, quicks. Uh-oh. We don't have any quicksilver, do we? Okay, well, hopefully we have some cinnabar. Nope. Uh-oh. Quicksilver drops. Okay. Shimmerleaf will give it to us. Or cinnabar. And we haven't seen cinnabar yet. I don't even know where to get these cinnabar clusters. Oh! We can make Shimmerleaf seeds with Agricraft. Needs... oh. Never mind. Shimmerleaf seeds use a phytogenic insulator and phytogrow...
No, but you needed to start for it to continue there.
Hmm? Sorry, what?
What are we looking for?
Shimmerleaf seeds.
Yeah, those are going to be an infusion that we're going to get later on.
I think actually it might be one I can already learn from X Astris now that I think about it, because we're at the point where we should... Oh, I already know it. 4 herba, 4 permutato, 4 precantio, and a poppy. So the question is, do we have poppy or poppy seeds? Yes, we have poppy seeds. From our crazy project. So all I need to do is get a few poppy flowers here.
And the Scrivener's, the Bloody Scrivener's Tools is apparently done in the Arcane Workbench.
Oh, is it? So it's a Thaumcraft recipe then, is it? Oh, here we are. I don't have the aspects to purchase that research yet. Give me a second. 5 life, 3 census. Oh, and of course I don't have enough of those. I need one more. Crafting benches. Crafting benches were supposed to be one of the best things to throw in this destruction table,
yeah,
right?
it has all 6 primals in it, that's why.
Alright. Well, there's 15. Hopefully... I just need a bit of air. Order... air. There we go. Alright. Bucket of life, glass bottle, blood orb, and feather.
Yep, I'm getting all materials right now.
Okay. So if you put all the stuff, if I'm wondering, I think there shouldn't be any reason why I can't use your blood orb to craft it in my table here. Since I've got the research, we should be able to share that. All right, so
I think it will be bound to whoever uses it, though. So,
well, that's gonna be sort of an experiment we got going on here. Okay, it's not actually saying how we make these shimmerleaf seeds in Thaumcraft so far. The shimmerleaf we've got, but not the seed. So we're still missing something as far as these special agricraft things go. Or, sorry, I mean, there must be a funny way to get them, but... Okay, so a feather and... glass bottle.
there you go.
Did you get the... Oh, you have the feather already?
Yep.
Okay. So theoretically, I should be able to just... Oh, hold on. It has to be a weak blood orb.
Oh, you can't use any other blood orb, huh?
Yeah, the recipe calls for the weak one.
Okay. Particular is particular, but we have one available, so...
Yeah, if that's the only one that works, that's the only one that works. And the question will be, can it actually use your blood orb?
Will it craft?
Yep, only one way to find out as far as I'm concerned. It will craft. Bingo! I'll just throw them in the research table here, because why not?
Right-click it first.
Right-click it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Actually, you should probably right-click it, because you're the one who has a blood pool. I don't have a blood pool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that, and then you can just run off of my LP pool.
Yeah, well, it's not... if it's a problem, we can always...
Current owner, Sneaky the Lost. Here you go.
Okay. Nice. Current...
Please try not to kill me.
Well, I won't. I don't... It's not like I do a lot of work in the research table in this one, because we don't have research. We don't make research notes in this one.
Ah, true.
So I won't be doing a lot of scribing in the table, but they're required to combine aspects, so... Okay, so we need herba, permutatio, and percantio. So this is going to produce a little bit of... Well, I'm going to make a shimmerleaf and see if I can turn it into a seed.
Okay, now then, I'm gonna pick the reward bag for the blood writing.
Okay.
So we now have 4 red heart canisters. Do you want a couple of them?
Sure. Sure, if they're on the menu, I'll definitely take them off your hand. A couple off your hands.
Here you go, share and share alike.
A couple of hits that I can take next time I have to recharge my wand, right? Let's see, Percantio. Honey. Honey has... Oh. Honey has permutatio on it. That's useful.
Nice.
Well, I guess I could centrifuge the stack of 64 honeycombs here and get a bit of honey.
Oh my! I just got something interesting.
Oh?
A jar of 64 Ordo and a jar of 64 Perdito.
Really? Well,
yes.
I would say that is going to be incredibly... Ordo and Perdito... So they're base aspects, if I recall correctly, right?
Yes.